Hi, this is Rachelle at Scrapcraftastic, and I have some happy mail from Theoretical Designs. I've had this for a while. I mean, a while, but I was kind of holding on to it, and I don't know, I just never got around to sharing it with you. But then I had an idea for the tissue paper that has spurred me on to go ahead and share this with you and think about how I want to use it. I'm thinking commonplace, just a creative journal type situation, but we'll see. All right, so as far as their tissue paper, I think their tissue paper is fantastic. And I believe this is from my second order from them. And I have held on to all of the tissue paper, or both tissue papers. This is for Theoretical Design. That's the name there. I will link to them in the description box below. They have a really funky, eclectic style, I think, that I really like. Kind of artsy to me, it is. Anyway, okay, so I'll be using this with my pouch journal cover. I think I'm gonna use this to make a dashboard for that, like a background. So stay tuned for that. I don't even remember if I shared this previously. I got this Traveler's Notebook size journal. It is a grid journal, and this is what it looks like. It's a grid, but it has the border around the edge. That's a little different than what you usually see. I don't remember the specs as far as the paper, anything like that. And I haven't used it. Again, I've had this for a while. Can't remember if I did a video on it. But you see here, it's got a really funky, edgy style. Very artistic to me. This is the cover, and it has like a nubuck feel to it. If you know what that feels like, it kind of feels like that. It's not just a regular cardstock, but it has a cardstock cover. Anyway, standard traveler's notebook style. It came with these stickers, so apparently I got this around March, and I think this is like 5x7-ish dashboard that it came with, very heavy. Okay, so then this is my second order that I did a pre-order for, but because I already had the Traveler's Notebook, when I saw that these were available, I decided to go ahead and grab it up. So with this order, I got this key ring. It says can't handle this. I love the organic style font and the illustrative type fonts that Theoretical Design uses. But that is what the key ring looks like. It's acrylic. Then also got these stickers. I guess this is a freebie stickers. I guess I got this in May. Okay. Told you I've been holding on to this for a while. All right. Then this is a standard size traveler's notebook dashboard. And I think you can order some of these designs, maybe not specifically as dashboards or other elements from their website. Again, I'll link to Theoretical Designs in the description box below so you can go check them out. But that is the thank you card, which I will be repurposing. And then we have this, which was my order. Let me give you the correct name for this one. This is the Gritty Standard TN Clear Protective Cover. So this was a pre-order too. I didn't remember that it was a pre-order, but yeah, this was a pre-order too. So this is just to cover a standard size notebook, basically. So let's remove it. So since I have this dashboard, I'm going to use this. So that opens like that. That opens like this. I don't know if you're supposed to put cover to cover in here, but I'm going to slide this dashboard in and use it for now. I do have more coming from Theoretical Designs, so we can play around with more of their stuff later. But let's go ahead and tuck these in. This vinyl is tough. They have, I guess, their logo embossed into the vinyl. So I'm gonna put that there. I might put this on, I might save that for that. I can't use that card. because it's not the right size, but yeah, I think that's their logo there. And so it's embossed here. I don't know if that's coming through. So then this should fit in here like so. And then I can use any notebooks with this. It doesn't have to be the Theoretical Designs uh, notebooks, but let's see if I can get this in here. It's a very tight fit, but I don't want to bend up my cover. I think I am gonna try and cover both covers. Should I? I don't know how I want to set it up. Okay, let's not waste too much time on this. Let me go ahead and put this one on, and then we'll get to the other cover. Yeah, that's a struggle. And I think part of the struggle is that it is that nubuck feel, and it kind of feels like it's clinging to the vinyl. So that should be nice and protected in there, though. So that is what we got so far. Now, this is the Gritty Standard TN clear vinyl cover with 3 bind elastic bands. So basically, we have a traveler's notebook. Oh, all right. So this is how it came. Let me open this one up. Seems very similar. It's another sticker. All right, this one smells finally. The other one didn't really have that smell. It's got the logo on it. Did I do this right? I had to do it right because the pockets are in the right direction. And I didn't mention the pockets here. You got 2 pockets on the front, plus you can slide things in here. And then you have a pocket here, secretarial pocket here, and then you can also slide things in the cover there. But this is basically a traveler's notebook. I don't know why they come where it seems like they're bent the opposite direction. So that logo is in the same place. I had it reversed. This is what it looks like. So the layout is the same as the cover, the notebook cover. However, this is bigger, so you can put multiple notebooks in here. Let's stick this in here for now. I need to do up my pockets. Since I have this key ring, I'm just going to put this on the elastic and use it somewhat as a charm and see how I like that. So before I start filling this up, let's do that. It's going to be difficult. Okay, so I use this clip to stick in between the key ring to hold it open because it's really tight. All right, so that's on. Little decorative element. Do I have this going the right way? I do. I guess this whole line is considered gritty. Now, where to put the elastic? Ordinarily, with a insert traveler's notebook, there is a centerfold, but this is because it's perfect bound, it does not have the centerfold. So you could either put it through the back cover, find whatever you think is the center, put it through the center, or you could even run it through the vinyl. So that means you would have to put the vinyl on the string first, then add the notebook on top, which is probably a good idea, but I am for now going to put it on that's fine. I guess I'll find a center and do it that way. I don't really like to do that when the notebook is a perfect binding. Yeah, see, it's messing up my paper. No, you're not doing that. Let's go on and put it on the back. The problem with putting it on the back is that it can separate your binding if it's too tight. And it looks like these strings are not adjustable. They're clamped with one of those metal clasps to hold them in place. So it's not like I have a knot there that I can um, take apart to loosen up the strings. But that is how that fits in there. That's a lot of plastic, a lot of covers, but y'all know I like covers. Okay. So because I have this dashboard for now, I'm going to use it. I wish it didn't say thank you on there because I would really rather use this side, but maybe I could since the sticker covers up the majority of that. I could use either side. For now, I'll use this side and wait and see what I get in the mail the next time I get something from them. But yeah, I just wanted to share this because I have something else coming in that is a companion to this, possibly. And I already have a traveler's notebook set up. I have multiple traveler's notebooks set up actually. So I can take some of my notebooks out of those and add to this and kind of get this broken in, get these elastics stretched out a little bit because they're pulling a little bit, but that's probably a good thing so that I can just break them in. And when I'm breaking them in, they won't be too loose. All right, but that is it. I just wanted to show y'all this because I've been holding on to it for forever and we need to make some notebooks for this. I have some notebooks in my stash for this. But that's it. Don't forget to go over and check out Theoretical Designs. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.